Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Can I invite the Prime Minister to cast his mind to another area of public service that is causing acute concern at the present time? I note he's trying to dig himself out of a hole with the junior doctors' offer this morning, which we await the detail of. But there is a question that I want to put to him, and I quote Dr. Cliff Mann, the President of the Royal College of Emergency Medicine, who said, "This winter will be worse than last winter." And last winter was the worst winter we've ever had in the NHS. Can the Prime Minister guarantee there will be no winter crisis in the NHS this year?
First of all, when it comes to the Royal College of Emergency Medicine, they actually support what we're saying about a 7-day NHS and the junior doctors' contract. He says wait for the detail. I would urge everyone in this House, and I'd urge all junior doctors who are watching this, to go on the Department of Health website and look at the pay calculator, because you'll be able to see there that no one working legal hours will lose out in any way at all. This is an 11% basic pay rise, and what it will deliver is a stronger and safer NHS. Now, as for the state of our NHS more generally, it is benefiting from £10 billion that we put in, money that the Labour Party at the last election said they did not support. So I believe the NHS has the resources that it needs, and that's why we're seeing it treating more patients with more treatments, more drugs being delivered, more tests being carried out. It's a much stronger NHS, and the reason is simple, because we have a strong economy supporting our strong NHS.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I note that the Prime Minister has not offered any comment whatsoever about the winter crisis of last year or what will happen this year. Now, there is Mr. Speaker.
Order. The Leader of the Opposition is entitled to ask questions without a barrage of noise, and the Prime Minister is entitled to answer questions without a barrage of noise. That is what the public is entitled to expect. Mr. Jeremy Corbyn.
Mr. Speaker, if the Prime Minister won't answer questions that I put, then I quote to him the renowned King's Fund, which has enormous expertise in NHS funding and NHS administration, and I quote, "The National Health Service cannot continue to maintain standards of care and balance the books. A rapid and serious decline in patient care is inevitable unless something is done." Can I ask the Prime Minister, which is rising faster, NHS waiting lists or NHS deficits?